Hi, my name is Aaron Aulner and I'm a realtor here in Omaha, Nebraska. I'm also one of the owners of Evolve Realty, and on this channel we talk about all things real estate in Omaha, Nebraska. And today we're going to talk about interest rates, buying and selling in 2024. So today let's first talk about the interest rate. Right now, on a conventional 30-year fixed rate mortgage, we're looking at about 6.66%. 15-year fixed, we're looking at about 5.87%. We're finally below the 7% mark, which I think has really given a lot of people an opportunity to take a breath, to exhale, and to realize, okay, we're back in what would consider to be the average over the last 50 years. We're within the interest rate of what it's been in the last 50 years. So we're averaged out right now. I think the closer we get to 6%, the better everybody is going to feel. And I think some of those sellers right now that are holding back, not selling because they've got amazing historically low interest rates, meaning 2.5%, 3.5%, they're going to feel more comfortable getting their houses on the market and selling when they need to, whether it's they're needing to move up, they're needing to downsize, or they're needing to switch school districts, or whatever the reason. I think that's going to make it a lot more comfortable for them to do that the closer we get to the 6% level. For buyers, same scenario. Their buying power has been dramatically reduced because of the increase in the interest rate the last part of last year. So I mean, we were well over 7%, and that really put a damper on the market. And of course, that's what the intent was. When interest rates are raised, it's done, in this scenario, it was done to stifle the increased inflation. We had runaway inflation, and so that seems to be stifled. The jobs market is still looking pretty good. So I think overall, we're going to come into the first quarter of this next year, and people are going to be at a point where they've been able to exhale now, and we're going to have what would be considered, golly, if I can even say this, a normal year. We haven't had one of those since pre-COVID. So I'm actually looking forward to a year when we have a little more inventory. We don't have the escalating costs that we were seeing of properties, the 10, 15 different offers on properties that we've seen in the last 2 years. And it's going to be easier for those people that are just starting out, which is really, I think the people one of the groups that have been impacted the most are those people that are entering the real estate market for the very first time home buyers that are really struggling trying to get in because their buying power has been so reduced with the increase in interest rates and the increase in cost of housing. So I think with that reduction in interest rate, and we will see some more inventory here once we roll a little farther into the first quarter. I'm looking forward to seeing that. I think we're going to have a bit closer to a balanced market than we've seen in the past couple of years. So that's kind of my prediction. That's what I'm looking forward to. And we've got a good number of people and buyers that we're looking to serve that have just had a challenge being able to afford what the escalation in prices was doing over the last couple of years. So I'm really looking forward to a year that we can get some of these people under contract and in homes, in their very first homes. Because as you know, I am a big adamant proponent of home ownership, getting that home paid off and utilizing that as a resource to help build wealth over time. So anyway, if you found this information helpful, please hit like. Also, we would love to be able to hear what you would like us to talk about. I want to talk about what's most relevant in the market, and quite frankly, what's most relevant to me is what you are needing, or what you are finding most relevant and what you need to hear about. So let me know what your thoughts are. Put them in the comments below. We'll respond to all comments, and then we'll tailor our schedule of events or schedule of videos to what it is that you're looking for.